Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is good to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today I bring to you some more Commander Quest, this excellent tactical roguelike deck builder that is just such a solid game, and it's so much fun. And I was actually lucky enough to gain access to the playtest, and that's what we're going to be playing here today. So what is the playtest, you're probably wondering? Well, it's a separate version of the game that is independent of the demo, that has a third chapter, a bunch of added content, and it resembles more closely what the full release of the game is going to be. Whenever the full release is upon us, I definitely look forward to that day. So we're going to hop on into the playtest here today. Going to see if we can get through Chapter 3 so you can see what's new. Let me know in the comments section below some observations that you've made regarding the playtest. Smash the like button if you're liking the Commander Quest here on the channel. And please become a subscriber if you're new here. Thank you so much. Now let's go. Alright, so let's hop on in, and the first thing you're probably noticing is, yes, the fourth hero is available in the playtest version. So this is effectively Joan of Arc if we look at the human variant. Joan of Arc here has a pretty cool skill set, Light of Salvation, so it's going to grant 1 additional max health to all summon cards. The effect will stack each time the skill is used. And then next up we have the Culverin, so a free placement area damage structure attacker, which is quite nice. Then we have the Holy Knights, area damage armored, deploy, gain 3 attack damage for every 10 steel held. Then we have the Holy Flag. Start a battle, enhance 1 random ally summon tile to summon 1 additional unit on top. Ancient Rosary, grant 1 protection to all structure units on the battlefield. And then St. Catherine's Sword, deal 3 damage to 3 random enemy units each time you spend steel. Quite nice. I think probably more suitable for the dwarf. So we're going to go with the dwarves here today. We're going to use the new hero. So we have the Miner, Bolt Spitter, Shield Breaker, Steel Ballista, and Mining Contract. Let's go. Alright, Eternal Return, let's see. What do we have? So Muscle, Scar, change 1 card. Obtain a random common relic. Or lose 20% max health but gain a random rare relic. Let's do it. YOLO. First Trumpet. Increase the attack damage of ally units summoned in the first turn by 2. Certainly useful. We'll certainly take it. And let's rise from the slumber. So this is super cool. Like, there's a bunch of new stuff added to this game. It's going to be a long video if we're going to get through all 3 chapters. So hang with me. Otherwise, I will put timestamps in the video itself if you want to skip to chapter 1, 2, or 3. Right? If you want to skip around a little bit. Maybe you're just interested in seeing chapter 3. You can certainly do that. I will put some timestamps. But let's figure out where we want to go first. So a bunch of battles up top. I do see a campfire, which is great. Elite fights. Wacky work slab. Campfire. How about this? Campfire here, wacky work slab, and then another campfire. And we also have this letter looking thing. I think where I should probably go. I want to collect battles. Let's go with this bottom path that has the work slab and the campfire. Let's do that. So let's go here, go on down, collect these battles. Let's go. Want to build the deck, right? Got to get some strong early cards. Maybe we can get lucky. Certainly see. All right, First Trumpet is, of course, in effect, and you'll notice this little glowing summon spot right here, so that will increase the unit summoned there by 1. So quite nice, especially for, lower stack cards. So let's go ahead and get a miner to mine out this crystal vein, of course. Let's get the bolt spitter right there. So generally you get 3, but now we're getting 4, which is quite nice. And let's throw the miner down. And let's do combat. Go forth, my brave dwarves. Let's go. Joan of Arc. Alright, so Mining Contract. At the start of each turn, gain 10 steel. Let's get a bolt spitter right there. Let's hit this as well. One max health to all summon cards. Alright, so the bolt spitter's 1 on the top lane. Let's just overwhelm. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I like it. It's simple. Maybe it's not as effective as a bunch of other skills, but it's definitely serviceable. It's definitely useful, and we'll definitely take it. So to victory, my dwarves. Let's go. Miners get home, and you bet. Long spearmen, rip. All right, tactics. Very nice. And let's grab a card. So insight, powder keg carrier. Last will generate a powder keg. Or sacrifice. Exhaust one card in your hand to draw one card. You could also re-roll this. So I don't really like any of these cards particularly. So let's re-roll it. Caltrop attachment. Increase attack damage by 2 and grant counterattack to an ally structure. It's a base card. Interesting. Strategic resource. Forge, draw one card, or spend 10 steel to draw 2. Otherwise, we do have the powder keg. I think the Caltrop attachment goes with our steel ballista rather well. Maybe we can invest in some structures in this particular one. We'll see. Keep stacking battles. Let's go. This is definitely going to be a long video, so hang with me if you want to see what's new. In fact, I'd be curious to see your opinions on what's new, right? I just kind of recently started playing this game. So as you notice new things, do let me know in the comment section below. This game is just a lot of fun. A lot of fun to play. Probably got to it a little late on the channel, but game is all about fun, and here we be. Here we be, my friends. Playing some games. Let's go. Alright, we got the Caltrop attachment. Not going to do us much good without any structures out there. So let's just keep throwing out these bolt spitters, shield breakers, and let's just bum rush them. Yeah, he's taking critical damage and he falls. So let's see, what do we have? Steel Allegiance. Shielded. Deploy. Gain 2 protection. They do cost steel. 30 HP. 3 damage. Wow. Steel Digger. Also another really good one. Deploy. Gain 20 steel. But you can't turn down the Steel Allegiance. An amazing card. Alright, beautiful. Let's keep going. That's a really good get. It's a really good get. It's kind of a card that you can build a deck around. Alright, so mining contract. Might be one of the first ones I try to enhance, to be honest. Because it's very expensive at 2 mana. Especially with all of these just numerous mobs that the Troblin's thrown out, right? Right, we got the Ballista. Bunch of steel cards in our hand. Not much I can do with it. Let's go ahead and use the Light of Salvation. I mean, I like that this affects stacks, personally. It's a good thing to do with, like, your just remaining mana, right? We'll get the Steel Allegiance out as soon as possible. Looks like we might not even need his services because our boys are getting home, and you'll love to see it. Alright, down to his last limb here. Take him out, miner. Yeah, you bet. Alright, let's get another card. So, Scrap Iron Forge. Each time a card is exhausted, draw 1 card. Tribal Chief. Not doing a tribal deck. Military Arts, though. That's completely fine. It's very, very good when you enhance it as well. Alright, so we're going to do the events down this way. And then we got a couple of campfires to hit up at the end of the path. Alright, hesitate not. Go all the way. Get 3 random curse cards. Gain the relic box within a box within a box. Gain 1 mana and draw 1 additional card each time you draw a curse card. Get 1 random curse card, but enhance 1 card or throw it out. Ooh. It's going to make me choose. I mean, I love the idea of enhancing cards. I'm definitely in the business of enhancing cards. So let's go ahead and let's get this. I mean, 1 mana and draw 1 additional card each time you draw a curse card. But 3 random curse cards, it kind of seems like it could sink a run. So let's go ahead and do this. And let's see, what curse card do we get? I'm going to have to look at that. Let's look at our boy, Steel Allegiance. So gain 4 protection. Wow. Absolutely insane. Otherwise, we have Mining Contract. So, it reduces the cost, which is great. Military Arts. Enhances all cards in your hand until the end of battle. I think we have to take that one. Because we can enhance the Mining Contract with that card, right? And the Steel Allegiance for that matter. Alright, next event. Place an offering. Change 1 card. Volcanic Heats. When drawn into your hand, grants a flame to the ally commander. I wonder if I can I change this one? Doesn't let me. Okay, so we're going to be on fire. That's kind of scary. Do I change out the caltrop attachment? I mean, it definitely has a use. Shield breaker's okay, but kind of costly for what it is. Mining contract is vital. Miners are obviously vital, but ballista? I mean, do we like the ballista? It obviously goes with the caltrop attachment. Let's change out a miner. Let's see what we get. So what do we get? Give me something good. Powder keg. That is not good. Yeah, that's not good. Just not good deck management. Alright, the Reed Wolf is up next. Alright, military arts. Boom. So it's funny, this actually has an attack value. Alright, so mounted archers and light cav. Be nice to have some range support. Let's do this and just see what happens. I'm curious. So does it explode? No, it just eliminates. I think you have to set it on fire, I want to say. Alright, so we're going to be set ablaze. And our barricades are only going to hold up so long, that's for sure. These miners get home to the Reed Wolf, though. Surprising they were able to take out the light cav. Alright, bolt spitter. I mean, definitely need a solution for this bottom lane. So let's load it up with some miners. Hope this barricade can hold just a little bit longer. Yeah, it's hanging in there. How about Steel Allegiance, top lane? And then Shield Breaker, bottom lane. Let's use this. And let's draw their attention with this barrel that they certainly won't be able to resist. Alright, nice. Steel Allegiance just getting in there. What a beastly card. I mean, I guess at the very least it's a distraction, the powder keg. So we can use it as a distraction, I suppose. Steel Allegiance again. Yes, get it on that nice spot. Let's get some shooters up at the top. Let's actually hit that. Let's go. Got 2 stacks. That mining contract is a nice card to get. Obviously, like, the Dwarven Steel units are particularly strong. But you need the steel to use them, right? Alright, Reed Wolf going down. He's got the Steel Allegiance on him. Let's keep going. Take him out. I think I want to get the Steel Allegiance in that Wacky Works lab. What do we have? Tribal Migrant, Tribal Merchant, or Tribal Vanguard? I mean, the Tribal Merchant, it's free mana if you can get it enhanced. And we do have military arts, so I think we take that one. Not very inspiring, though, if I don't say so myself. Alright, moving on. The Abandoned Archer, or excuse me, Advisor. Okay, so we have 2 lanes. Barricade. Bunch of cav coming, and they're going to get home quick. So I certainly need to fortify this lane. So let's play the Merchant. Let's use the Mana Stone and get the Miner as well. Gotta hold up while the Bolt Spitters shoot him down. Let's go. Alright, very nice. Top lane wins. Military arts. The answer is yes. Let's do something like that. Let's go. Tribal merchants actually dealing some pain. I gotta remember the first... Yeah, so the first unit summoned gets an attack buff. Alright, so this is not a good combination. However, we got the Steel Allegiance in the nick of time, and it's a thing of beauty. And we're set on fire effectively. I'm gonna need to... We're gonna need to do something about that. Maybe I take the bandages. Alright, so this gets cheaper as it gets enhanced. Quite nice. Alright, getting home. Steel Allegiance. Let's go. Yeah, that volcano is absolutely brutal. It's going to whittle me down. Blood price. 10 health, gain 2 mana. Coins of Steel. Or Guild Support. How about Guild Support? An excellent card to add to a steel deck for sure. Alright, Relic. Let's see, what do we have? Give me something good. Steel Candlestick. Grant 1 protection for every 4th unit summoned. Gain 66 gold each time you gain a curse card. Each time you gain. So does that mean draw into your hand or acquire? I'm reading that as acquire. So let's go with the Steel Candlestick. Alright, Wacky Works Lab up next. Let's go with a fight so we can add another card, potentially. Alright, Deadeye Marksman. He's got this hill here. And he's got the Varangian Guard. Indomitable. 1 damage but 15 HP and damage is always fixed at 1. Okay. So definitely a bit intense. So let's go with the Tribal Merchant. And the Bolt Spitter on the top lane. Let's go with the Miner. Whoops, meant to summon you right here, buddy. Powder Keg, to just keep him a bit pissy, and the Powder Keg gets the protection. That's hilarious. Alright, the Miner is getting involved. Mining Contract. How about Guild Support? Use the Monostone and Mining Contract. Alright, Miner's got to win on this bottom lane. Bolt Spitter's not doing so hot, given the just insane range of these Longbowmen. Let's get our Shield Breakers on the call. Get some Miners in place and stack up one of these. Let's go. Alright, Varangian Guard does fall. Well, it looks like there's 1 left. Alright, these guys are getting involved with protection, which is great. Military Arts, again, great. More Contract Miners, you bet. Enhanced Bolt Spitter, more Miners, let's go. Steel Ballista. I mean, I could use it. Either that or we're looking at... Actually, I could do Shield Breaker and Steel Ballista. Or I could just do Shield Breaker. Why don't we throw him down here? Let's play these guys. Let's throw a Powder Keg to draw their attention. I'm going to save my Steel for... You guessed it, the Steel Allegiance. And actually, the Bolt Spitters with protection do pretty well. Where is my Steel Man, anyways? Let's keep going. Alright, they're doing battle. And it's a party at the Deadeye Marksman. Alright, Steel Allegiance, here we go. Let's throw you right there. Caltrop attachment. Alright, let's go. Party at the Marksman, you bet. Bandage. I feel like I kind of need the bandage just out of pure necessity. I mean, if we're going to be set on fire every time I draw that volcano card, I need to. Let's enhance. So guild support's a good one. Mining contract, obviously pretty important. Guild support helps us get more steel faster. Otherwise, we do have the Steel Allegiance, which is pretty important. I think I have to do guild support. Got another campfire coming up. Can do Steel Allegiance or Mining Contract then. Wacky Works Lab, yes. Choose one summon card. It's got to be the Steel Allegiance. It has to be. Duplicate into 10 copies. Grant Retain. Increase the number of units by 1 or grant Stealth. The enemy cannot detect you. Now, I think of the role the Steel Allegiance plays, right? I kind of need him to be a frontward force. Duplicate into 10 copies. I mean, would I ever be able to get enough steel? Grant Retain. I mean, Retain's pretty good. Do we increase the number of units? I mean, it makes it 33% stronger. I like Retain. But I also like increasing the number of units. So let's do that. Increase steel by 10. Reduce attack damage by 5. Can't drop below 0. Grant exhaust. I mean, I think I have to increase the steel cost, unfortunately. So I do think they added a bunch of new stuff to the Wacky Works Lab. Like a bunch of new options. I read in their little update notes. Mining contract makes it cheaper. I think we have to do that. And then next campfire, you bet. Steel Allegiance. And inverse is the boss. So this is Shaw, the Reclusive. Alright, so. In this particular battle here, there's a lot going on. We have a battering ram going through the middle. We have spawners for longbowmen here. Great swords here. Bunch of fortifications. And then, of course, the boss. Waiting behind it all. So let's see. I mean, I think the Steel Ballista and the free placement that it has, if we can get it enhanced, it does not exhaust. And we can stick it up here on the hill. I think that's somewhat useful. Let's get the powder keg down right there, just first and foremost. I mean, amazingly enough. I could use the bandage. I think we should definitely go with the Caltrop attachment. Because all of these, well, once we get the ballista out there, it'll be a little better. And then I either hit this or we do bandage. Let's hit this. I want to try to stack this up as much as possible. But amazingly, we got no units to summon there. And that powder keg actually took out a few of those longbowmen, which is hilarious to me. Alright, Bolt Spitter. Miner. And Miner, get it done. Fortune Cookie of Summoning. I think it's a little too early maybe to use that. But we also have a Tactics card. Okay, so Mining Contract, yes. Need to start stocking steel. Let's do this. Defensive Metallurgy. Grant 1 protection to ally units within a wide range or spend 10 steel to grant 2. Pretty good. I'll take it. Let's hit this again. Bolt Spitter. Can we get it? Get you both? Not quite. Kindlet, Immortal. Upon killing 12 units, evolves into Drago. We'll take it. Let's go. Alright, these bolt spitters are doing a pretty good job against these great swords. Alright, military arts. Alright, finally. Guild support, yes. Alright, Steel Allegiance. I mean, I think we have to send Steel Allegiance this way. Although all of the longbowmen are gone. Oh, because the battering ram counts as a structure. Okay, so the caltrop attachment is actually huge. Okay, so that's actually quite nice. We're going to be able to rush mid then. Guess I didn't realize how impactful that actually would be in a fight like this, but... I mean, the archers die as soon as they spawn, right? So let's rush mid. Let's get a powder keg right here for ya. Steel ballista. I think the steel ballista just causes havoc if it's in here. I mean, I think I have to put it right there. I think it makes sense. I guess we'll see exactly what it does, right? See how effective it appears to be. And let's hit this. You bet. Alright, keep going. Let's go. Alright, ballista is taking out boxes. We got some arrow rain action going on. Enemy reinforcements in 7 turns, though. So we gotta expedite. We gotta speed things up a little bit. Let's use the bandage, yes. Defensive metallurgy. Alright, the main gate's going down. It's actually pretty amazing. Caltrop attachment doing good things for me. Okay, so Steel Allegiance, we no longer need to send them top lane. So, you bet we're going to send them on this lane here. Either that or right through the middle. I could send them right through the middle. I think I probably should do that instead. So let's do it. Let's hit this. And let's keep going. Alright, we broke through. We got 6 turns left. Now 5. Little fire arrow rain, and this guy begs for his life. Show no mercy, boys. Let's go. Get in there on them. Just a mass of dwarves. With protection, it's quite scary. Alright, this kindlet. Let's go. Alright, excellent work. Keep going. Alright, Shaw. We'll see you later, pal. Get a relic. So, Snake Nest. Gain 1 mana. You can no longer rest at rest sites. Gain 1 mana. Can no longer gain gold. I'm okay not resting at rest sites. We have the bandage. We have Pull Teeth. We have Gaysite. We have Tavern's Line Breaker. So, 25 HP. Area damage. Charge while drunk. You get 2 of them. How does he compare to Gaysite? I mean, Pull Teeth is another option, I suppose. I like Tavern's Line Breaker. Let's go with them. I mean, that 5 damage is quite nice. Could fully restore, or we could lose max health for a relic. Let's go for the relic. Bronze Hand. +1/+1 to summon cards with mana of 1 or less. Grant a flame immunity to ally units except structures. Bronze Hand sounds great. Got a lot of, cheap cards. Contract miners, regular miners, bolt spitters. Just makes sense. Alright, let's path it out. So, campfire here. Campfire here. Looks like we have to... There's a letter here. Are we seeing any wacky work slabs? I am not. So campfire, campfire. Elite fight as well for a relic. Otherwise, elite fight, campfire. So there's one extra campfire on this path. I think that's the path we have to take. So let's do it. Small but mighty. Defense Captain Greyhammer. Alright, Bolt Spitter's in the middle. Gonna definitely want to address that. Start things off with the mining contract. Of course, we have 4 max mana now, which is great. Tavern's Linebreaker. I wonder what this guy looks enhanced up. Hitting for 7. I mean, let's do it. Let's start things off with him. And we're on fire. As per usual, I suppose. Alright, bandage. Let's do this. Makes the bandage free for the rest of the fight, which is great. Tavern Linebreaker, win that fight, please. Alright, good job. These guys are just shield bearers. Guild support. So let's do a Bolt Spitter. Let's distract these guys a little bit. And then send some miners at them. I think as this run goes on, I'm going to have fun with the Caltrop attachment. Let's get the Steel Ballista right here. Powder Keg in front. And let's just keep flooding lanes. Let's go. Alright, nice job, Ballista. Way to take him out. Just one-shotting him in. It's a party at the Defense Captain. Let's go. Let's keep on going. Steel Allegiance. Let's check what this is. War Treaty. All tactics cards can be used twice. Not even sure how many tactics cards I have, to be honest. It's alright. We are just overpopulating the field. And it's got to be a scary sight for the adversarial captain. Caltrop attachment, this. So he still costs 3. Oh, he gets protection. Interesting. Well, very nice. We get some food. So what does that do again? Increase the attack damage of ally units within a wide range by 3. Okay, that's nice. Obtain a card. Tribal Vanguard. How about Steelbringer? Ignore defense. Forge. Gain 10 health or spend 10 steel to gain 6 attack damage and become a ranged unit. Mountain Goat Cav is also a decent and compelling choice as well. A fast unit. Tough choices. I think the Steelbringer is probably the way to go. Make him a ranged unit and just watch him do good things for us. Let's do another battle because I want to stack some cards. I feel like we're missing a few key cards yet. Extortionist. Alright, this guy's going to pickpocket. You keep your slimy little hands off my cash, man. Caltrop attachment. I think we can... Let's kick things off with this. And let's grind some steel. Let's go. They're just miners, but they look, you know, more imposing for sure. Alright, so we get Set Alight again. Tavern Linebreaker. Alright, we got some rogues on the field. Alright, let's see how these miners hold up against the rogues. I don't really like this matchup too much. Linebreakers do fine, but the rogues easily fell the miners. So let's pull them back. Got the Caltrop attachment, of course, with Powder Keg. Good combination. Mining contract, yes. Guild support, yes. Let's get our contract miners Got a bolt spitter for the bottom lane. And let's use the Salvation Lights. You bet. All right, Caltrop attachment doing great things. Love to see that. Getting home on the top lane. All right, bandage, yes. Actually, should have used the military arts first. All right, so Steelbringer actually gets cheaper when he's upgraded. It's definitely compelling. Let's forge him. Make him a very strong ranged unit. Got the minor shield breaker, sure. Get in there. Assault archer. A line breaker, yes. Bolt spitter, you bet. Let's go. Alright, way to go, boys. Those range guys got home. And what do we have? Snake Liquor. Grant drunk to all units within range and deal 4 damage. Strategic Resource Plus. Draw 1 card or spend 10 steel to draw 3 cards. Wow. Or a Brewery Guard. A free placement shielded unit that gives us a stone beer. I think the Brewery Guard is great. He's going to get buffed up from our relic as well. We'll take it. Could use a free placement unit. Alright, moving on. And plus, he also gives us some grog that we can give to our Tavern Linebreaker. Military Arts, yes. Tavern Linebreaker, I mean, this guy's hitting for 725 HP. Let's do it. Get in there. Go toe-to-toe. Alright, so this actually isn't a good combination. Yeah, just took massive hits. Gotta watch that. I'm gonna most certainly want to get the bandage and just keep cycling through it. Get it enhanced and then just keep cycling through it. However, those line breakers almost take him out. Insanely strong card. Alright, mining contract. Steelbringer. Let's morph you. Tribal Merchant. Alright, so we're going to be set alight. I've got to be careful. This will be 6 damage. Except for we took him out before we took the full 6. Excellent. You love to see that. Another bandage. Or transform 10 gold to 20 steel. Seems pretty useful for our very steel intensive deck. I mean, I already have a bandage, so let's go with this. I mean, 10 coins to 20 steel is lovely. An inverse is another fight. Let's see. Who's the unfortunate opposition? Vineyard Keeper awaiting the comet. Forgive the cleansing comet, I suppose. Alright, guild support. Let's see. So we got a bunch of mobs on the bottom. Everybody's favorite, a real beer critic. A contract miner on the top. Yeah, sure. And then let's fill the bottom lane with the rest of our units. Let's use the Mana Stone and hit this. Alright, these guys gotta win. These guys gotta do what they do and carve through. Got a pretty good fight going on. Got the Brewery Guard. So do I do 3 or get the Tavern Linebreaker out there? I mean, area damage. These guys have 3 HP. These guys hit for 5. I mean, I think I have to do that. So let's do it. Alright, these guys are going to just wreak havoc. Absolutely. Look at them work. Just pounding away. Amazing. Alright. Administer the wine. Steel Allegiance. Got a Ballista as well. Let's go Steel Allegiance top lane. Steelbringer. Probably not the best time to use him. Smith Family Tree. Forge. Gain Mr. Smith the Armor Smith or gain Mr. Smith the Blacksmith. Gain 2 attack damage for every 10 steel health. Wow. And 50 HP? My goodness, man. That is a That's a crazy card. An insanely strong card. Can I get that in my hand, maybe? The answer is yes. Oh, I don't have any steel, unfortunately. But 50 HP is crazy. Alright, where's that bandage? I could really use it soon. What do you say, game? Alright, thanks. Mining contract. Bandage. Powder keg right there. Let's get the bolt spitter. Don't need to use this. Save my gold. And the Steel Allegiance gets home, and really it's just all about, can we get healed up? Stone Beer Cellar. Blade Magic Circle. What's this? Deal 2 damage to 2 random enemy units each time a card is used. It's a base card. Yes. That sounds insanely good. Alright, so we have a shop or an event. I've got 313 gold. Let's do the shop. Brewery. Choose and draw 1 grog card at the start of each turn. It's a base card. For pretty cheap. It does cost steel. Another bandage. Letter of recommendation. Make a copy of 1 summon card in your hand and put it in your hand. Draw 1 card or spend 10 steel to draw 2 cards. Otherwise, we have the Mana Jelly. When used, gain 2 mana. That certainly seems useful. Enhance each tactics card you get. The Curse Thing. Gamble a 4. At the start of each turn, if the total mana of drawn cards is 4, gain 100 gold. If it's not 4, lose 10 gold. Could also cull our deck a little bit as well. Can I remove this? Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, that was absolutely worth it. I mean, Brewery. Choose and draw 1 grog card at the start of each turn. The Tavern Line Breaker. I think I'm good on that. Another bandage. I feel like now that the volcano's gone, we're okay. Letter of recommendation is good, though. Let's get the Mana Jelly. I think that's super useful. The letter of recommendation. Let's do that. Could allow us to like double up our Steel Allegiance or something of the like. Let's go ahead and enhance a card. So Blade Magic Circle, let's see. Deal 3 damage to 3 random enemy units. That's pretty insane, man. Steel Allegiance. Gain 4 protection. I mean, he does pretty well with 2 protection. Line Breaker gets another in the stack, it looks like. Steelbringer gets cheaper. Certainly useful. Letter of recommendation becomes free. I think I gotta do this. Let's do the Blade Magic Circle. Got another campfire coming up anyways. In fact, 2 of them. Maybe we can try this out. Alright, the Ritualist. Okay. So this guy has these Servant of the Eternal God. Pool of Blood. Okay. Just gotta watch that. So let's do this. And let's get you down and Morphia right away. Absolutely. Let's get a barrel right there. And let's go with that. Alright, good. These guys are doing what I wanted them to do. And what do we have? Cave Bat Soul. Range Reprisal. So it's going to prioritize targeting ranged units. Got another one of these guys. Long Swordman Soul. Area damage and armored. Alright. So obviously we just simply have to overwhelm them. Let's get you right there. What do we have here? Ghost Knight. Okay, so these guys travel fast. Gotta be careful. Let's use this. Use the bandage. Monostone, don't really need it. Let's go. It's definitely a different kind of battle where everybody's just low HP, and it looks like the Ritualist just doesn't last long against our Tavern guys. And how about this? We got the Smith family tree. Wow. Okay, so Mr. Smith, the Armor Smith. I mean, the answer is yes. I mean, absolutely. Amazing card. Wasn't even aware of the existence of that one. Alright, so Relic, Elite Fights, Campfire. Alright, Spiked Armor. I guess we'll take that. Elite Fight, let's go. Alright, Siege Engineer Urban. Barricades that appear to be on fire. What do we have here? An anti-personnel battering ram does 20 at 600 HP. Shielded, very, very slow. And then a ballista that's capturable. Okay. Shield bearers. Alright, so I think to kick things off, I mean, we definitely got to get some guys in the top lane. So let's see what this does. Alright, defense. Yep, got to win this fight here. And this guy's just going to town. Oh, he's got a catapult too. I didn't even see that. Yikes. From Coins to Steel, I think that's a necessity. If I can get that Caltrop attachment, maybe we can deploy that early on. But we got to get a bunch of ranged units on this bottom lane. And he's got Mr. Black the Blacksmith. 30 HP on this guy. Mr. Smith family tree. Okay, so he's going to get 2 attack for every 10 steel held. So we have 40. Gain 4 max health for every 10 steel held. Yeah, Mr. Smith the Blacksmith is absolutely insane. 9 attack, 50 HP. 50 HP. Okay, so this just got real fun. Now, the question is, where do I deploy him? I mean, ideally it would be right here. But we can get an extra one if we put him right here. I guess we can go Shield Breaker to face off against the Ballista. Yeah, I need my man Smith to face off against these guys. And let's see, we got the Bolt Spitters come in as well. Let's see, Light of Salvation. Well, I can do the Tribal Merchant, get that free Mana Stone, and then play the Miner. Let's play him in the middle to slow down the roll, although these guys will probably shoot at the barrel, I would guess. Alright, Mr. Smith. Here we go, Blade Magic Circle. Man, these guys are winning this fight. Mining Contract, Guild Support. Those are no-brainers. Blade Magic Circle, otherwise. I think I have to use this. Get these guys to go mid. Miner down low. Let's go. Oh, he's stunned. That's what happened. He got all stunned up. These guys doing area damage? They sure are. Okay. Caltrop attachment. Might be a little too late for it. Let's use this first and foremost. Letter of recommendation. Alright, we got 2 brewery guards now. These guys won their fight. Let's get those guys right there, hopefully to get on these tiger hunters. Coins of steel, yes. Got 90 steel now, which is pretty insane. So this will cause him to take 50% additional damage. I mean, I think it's something worth considering. It does heal him a little bit, it appears. But he's going to be taking more damage, right? Same with the ballista. Or the battering ram. I mean, it just makes sense in my mind. I'm worried about the top lane. Looks like those guys get home. And yeah, we have a pretty impactful turn. So what do we get? We get the Mr. Smith family tree again. He's going to be insanely strong with 100 steel. So I think, yeah, we have to. I mean, it's like a destiny draw, right? 21 attack damage. My goodness, Mr. Smith. You are an absolute monster. Let's get the powder keg to distract him. Bolt spitter in the back. And let's hope that they can make it happen. Alright, Mr. Smith. Just bringing down the hammer of pain. You bet. He's too strong. He just kills everything. Alright, so Tavern's line breaker. I think we just send him mid. Yep, we're going to send him mid. And then the steel ballista. Get that mid as well. Alright, so that actually gets just taken out by that enemy ballista. Mr. Smith. Steel Allegiance. I mean, absolutely needed this card. So let's do it. Bolt Spitter in the middle. Miner. Contract Miner. Let's hit this. Let's get this. We just got to hang in there. We got to get some kind of push going. Maybe taking over this ballista would be useful as well. Blade Magic Circle. I think now's the right time to deploy this. It's enhanced. Look at that. It's doing just random damage to just all across the board. What a useful card that is. Wow. Alright. Battering Ram. It's actually... It's stalled up. It's going to fall. The ballista... that was a timely shot by... Caltrop attachment. Yes. Brewery guard. Yes. Miner, contract miner. We're good on all fronts. Looking pretty good overall, suddenly. Yeah, captured their ballista and then just melted the guy. Mr. Smith, though, how about that? I got that, you know, Destiny draw at the perfect time. Spiderweb pendants. Mobilize all enemy units on the first turn. But I got that Destiny draw. Quite nice. So, Tavern Brawler, Frenzy. Throw an axe while drunk. It's a 3 mana cost card. Attack progressively faster as the battle continues. Mass Ambush. Grant free placement to all summon cards in your hand during this turn. And then exhaust it. 2 random grog cards. I think I gotta go with Mass Ambush. Pretty useful. And it's cheaper. Alright, Campfire. Can I upgrade Mr. Smith? So what does this do? Gain 3 attack damage for every 10 steel held. The answer is yes. Amazing card. Let's keep going. Got another campfire coming up. Dazed Sight Foreman. Alright, he's barricaded himself in with a bunch of spiders, who are, of course, immobilized. Alright, we do get Mr. Smith starting out. And from Coins of Steel as well. I mean, it wouldn't be a terrible choice. We can double him up right here. I think I probably want to do that. Let's do it. 60 HP stock. And now he's hitting for 9. Times 2. Gets protection as well. Amazing. In fact, he might be able to just wipe the floor with the foreman, who's not going to know what hit him real soon. Alright, so he buffs the attack of his spiders and his barricade. Alright, well, that's interesting choice there, pal. Interesting. Alright, Steel Allegiance on the bottom lane. Sounds good to me. Miner on the top lane. Can use this. Caltrop attachment. Sure thing. Let's go. We got our power cards out there. Just some big tanky dwarves. And they're starting to smash. Alright, military arts, you bet. Blade magic circle. Yes. Bandage. Yes. Alright. Steel Allegiance. Hang in there. Mr. Smith is actually taking some flack. Yeah, these guys do hit pretty hard, don't they? Alright, let's see here. So, letter of recommendation. Otherwise, the Steelbringer. But what do we have in the bottom lane? Bunch of spiders, bunch of miners fighting the spiders. I think I'm okay with the Steelbringer in the top lane. We'll upgrade him. Duplicate him a little bit as well. Let's do something like that. Let's go. Miner's got to hang in there. Alright, Mr. Smith is destroyed by these guys. And having a little gunfight. Alright, so suddenly, like, the tide of battle shifts a little bit. I get guild support, which is good, especially with the blade magic that we have. A powder keg with the Caltrop attachment. I think it's useful. Let's throw it in there. Contract miner. So obviously, like, the more of these free cards that we're playing, the more that the blade magic is, just the more effective it is, right? Alright, so let's do this. Let's get our Steelbringer. I feel like we kind of need him down here, but I'm too compelled by the buffed summoning zone. Let's go. Alright, very nice. Taking that return damage. And we got spiders coming in. I could set up a ballista. With the Caltrop attachment, I think it's probably a good idea. So let's do it. Bolt spitter. Miner, and... Oh, should have thrown him right there. My bad. Alright, suddenly, the tide shifts a little bit. The ballista's doing some good things. We got these pesky ranged units that are very, very strong. Now, I could use mass ambush, and we could get the Steel Allegiance on them. The answer is yes. Boom. Tavern Linebreaker, I mean, let's add him to the mix. Alright, nice job. Let's break through. Man, these guys are so strong. Why are they so durable? I feel like they just refuse to go away. So we got Smithy again. Welcome back, Smithy. 40 steel. Letter of recommendation. Oh, I can't. Okay. I guess that would be a little too OP. But let's get Mr. Smith. The Smithy. Let's get him back out there. Boom. And let's send a couple of shield breakers as well. Let's break through. Let's go. just swallow this entire army up. These guys actually get home. And they're hacking away. I feel like we're in a pretty good spot, but, you know, famous last words. Let's go. I mean, these guys are just amazing. Definitely prolonging this battle. Smith family tree again. You bet. So let's throw him right there. No mana left to speak of. That's all good. Alright, we're getting home. Oh yeah. It's gonna be way too much for the dazed foreman who's hanging out with spiders. Maybe he doesn't realize how bad the infestation actually is. Mass ambush. Let's get all these guys in here. And of course, blade magic is going to continue to do its thing. Let's go. Take him down. Alright, Sight Foreman. You hung in there for a bit. You had a pretty good deck, but at the end, we were just too much for you. Rucksack Rummage. Enhanced. Aggressive Metallurgy. Increase attack of all ally units within a wide range by 2 or spend 10 steel to increase their attack by 4. I mean, I've got 24 cards in my deck. The key is the Smith. So I'm going to skip this. I'm good. And enhance, you bet. Alright, so we have a couple options. I mean, Steel Allegiance has been a stalwart for a long time. Steelbringer, getting this guy cheaper is great. And plus, he's going to get that buff from that relic that we have as well. Now, right? Bronze Hand. So I think it works. And let's go in versus the 8-legged freak himself, the giant spider, the volcano keeper. Alright, so we saw some spiders in the last match. We're going to be seeing them here again. Alright, bandage. Start things off with the bandage, maybe. Give him 10 health. Play the bandage. Play the miner and... yeah, we're going to need numbers here. We're just going to need numbers. Alright, so he summons in these ferocious spiders. Mining contract. Military arts. Brewery guard. Let's see if we can give these guys some support. Bolt Spitter, Tribal Merchant, Stone Beer. Sword on you. And let's see how this shakes out. Alright, nice. Gotta watch out for these chubby spiders here. So they will restore all health at the end of each turn. They have 40 HP. And then this guy just throws around the invincibility like it's going out of style. Alright, from coins to steel, absolutely. Now we can get the Steel Allegiance. They're tanky, but they don't do a ton of damage. Well, let's see. So, like, what's the main thing that we need? I think we need them on this lane. We gotta overwhelm this bottom lane. Caltrop attachment, sure. Looks like that's locked up. Let's use this right here. Boom. It'll just help with the management. Garlic steak. Maybe eventually we do choose to use that. Let's see. How are we handling these chubby spiders? Actually, pretty good. Pretty good so far, anyways. Alright, Blade Magic Circle. What does like a typical little spider have for HP? 8. Wow. Well, I think it's the move, because then we can use guild support and have it do its thing. Looks like it hits the boss as well. Interesting. Feeling good about the bottom lane, not so much about the top lane. So let's send a fleet of miners. Either that or we get this going. Could also throw a steel ballista out there with the caltrop attachment. Let's do it. It just gets too good a coverage. Alright, top lane has been populated. Got some more chubby spiders coming in, but we got some decent range units able to address that threat. And they're just consistently coming in. So powder keg with the caltrop attachment. Let's put it right there to bait these guys into attacking them. Smith family tree. Got 35 steel. I think we have to bust them out. Put them on the top lane. Let's go. Alright, these guys are actually doing way better than I thought they were going to be doing. Alright, some more spiders coming in. We just have to stabilize and then eventually overwhelm. That is a huge card to get. Contract Miner, Shield Breaker. Steel Allegiance. Let's stack those guys up. Alright, keep going, boys. Let's go. Keep pushing. Alright, well done. Let's keep going. Alright, Steelbringer Plus. Yes. Upgrade him. You bet. Let's give Mr. Smith some more support. In fact, I could mass ambush. Give him a bunch of support. Let's go with that. We're going to get a decent push on the bottom lane. These guys are unfortunately invincible, but they don't hit for all that much. Alright, rushing in. Crashing in. Military arts, yes. Let's keep rolling. Alright, a decent stack of damage on the keeper there, but would have expected maybe a little more. Aged Stone Pier. 7 additional health to all units in range. Impressive. Put that right there. Let's keep pushing bottom lane. Let's go. Alright, we're getting home. Keep getting home, boys. Let's keep it going. Contract Miner. I think we got to use this. It'll make the next revolution of Mr. Smith just downright impressive. Let's go. Keep rolling. Alright, so they do flank us with a bunch of spiders. The keeper's taking some shots, though. Got to keep the heat on him. Alright, invincibility. Yep, just throws that around like candy. Steel Allegiance. Let's duplicate them. Let's go one there, one here. And then probably the rest of our units on the top lane. Let's hit this and call it good. Used a lot of steel that turn, but that's okay. We have the forces involved to push back both lanes. Alright, Mr. Smith family tree. Can we do anything to gain some more steel? Doesn't look like it. So let's take them. Get them right there, you bet. Let's go. Keep pushing, boys. Let's keep going. Got these chubby spiders. Yeah, he summons a lot of units like every single turn. How about another Mr. Smith on the bottom lane? Don't mind if I do. Let's hit the HP. Let's go. Keep pushing, boys. Come on. Dwarven Force. Dwarven Special Forces. Let's go. Alright, we're collapsing in on the boss. Let's go. Alright, Volcano Keeper taking some hits. Taking a lot of hits. It's looking dire for everybody's favorite 8-legged freak. Let's keep rolling. Keep rolling. Steel Allegiance, you bet. Got just enough steel to make use. Oh, he's more expensive now? Well, let's remedy that. Tavern Linebreaker, you bet. Get in there. Let's go. Keep going, boys. Keep pushing. Alright, excellent job. Way to go. That's how it's done. 97 gold is ours. Got another relic, so Lone Wolf Pipe. Just don't really like that one too much. Mysterious Bookmark. Gain 1 mana at the start of each turn. Decrease the number of card reward choices by 1. But we'll have up to 5 mana for every 3 times you shuffle your deck. I think I'm okay with that. And obtain a card. Caltrop Attachment. Heavy Drinker. Area damage. Or Gaisete. I've always liked Gaisete, so let's go with them. He can be enhanced to give him free placement. Another 20% of health off the top. For a relic, let's do it. Might not be the best choice. Randomly change move speed of the summoned unit. Gain 20 gold each time a card is added to your deck. Randomly change the move speed, so it's going to add a bunch of variables. Do we like that? Sure. Let's go with it. Alright, here we go. So this is the final chapter 3. This is it. We have a Wacky Works Lab. Campfire. Another Wacky Works Lab. Is there a way we can get them both? No, it doesn't look like it. So we could stay to the top. Or we could get 2 of them on the bottom. I think we're kind of at the stage with our deck where the Wacky Works Lab is where it's at. So let's go bottom and get both of them. Alright, so we have what appears to be like a wasteland. So breeding. Broken incubator. Looks like a big slime. Okay, what is this doing? Self-ringing drum. Grant +1/+1 to all enemy units on the battlefield. 120 HP. Does nothing else beyond that. And then an orc incubator. Summon a baby orc each time it gets attacked. 100 HP on this guy. Well, that's pretty insane. Start things off with a mining contract. I think if we get an assault team on this early, that'll be good. Let's throw a powder keg right in the middle here. Let's see how this unfolds. Oh yeah, that speed's all over the place. But they get right in on the boss. Doesn't look like this guy moves. Am I seeing that correctly? Alright, he's moving. Just very, very slow. Yeah, he's got 1 move speed. But obviously quite tanky. And what do we have here? So an orc sighting. Increase health by the number of units with the same name on the battlefield. So 27 HP for just a basic orc. Wow. Let's do some blade magic. Mr. Smith would be particularly strong. So let's get him out there. Definitely going to need to address the top lane. We'll have a little ballista help, but Mr. Smith getting in there is big. Big time. Alright, guild support, yes. Letter of recommendation. Let's do that for our contract miner. Actually, let's do the brewery guard instead. And then let's go bolt spitter. Brewery guard there and here as well. Contract miner, you bet. And let's go. Alright, so Mr. Smith dispatches of the first slime here, and these guys are durable, but not durable enough. Arrow rain. Mr. Smith just shakes that off. Get that weak stuff out of here. Steel allegiance. Probably on the top lane. Tavern's linekeeper on the bottom. Don't need the bandage. Tribal merchant. Yes. We will use the mana stone. Hit this. And then the miner. Let's go. I kind of like the variability in the moving speed. It's definitely interesting. Got the mechanic or the steel ballista. So we did see the mechanic at work in that one fight. I think another steel ballista would be just fine. We've got plenty of steel production in this deck. Alright, so let's keep rolling. The Caster of Deception. So increase the number of units summoned by 1 each time you use a tactics card. Interesting. Got some high ground right here, and some more of these orcs. A bow shooter. So 5 range on this guy. Okay. What do you know? We get the smith to start things off. Don't have any steel, so it's not going to really be too useful. Unless we get a couple of contract miners, I suppose. And a regular miner as well. Let's do it. Let's get Mr. Smith out there. Boom. Powder keg. Let's throw it right here. And let's go. Maybe we can get the caltrop attachment. Certainly see. Mr. Smith just knocking on the door. Hitting for 9. Alright, he's got a big wave of enemies to face, though, of course. We do have Geisete here now. So I think this guy's a great combination with Smithy. Steelbringer, yes. Alright, Geisete, help the smith out. Let's go. Alright, lots of orcs on the field in this one. Let's do letter of recommendation on the miner to stock some more steel. Let's hit this. Do I like the ballista? I mean, I guess we do have these guys coming in. Need that caltrop attachment. Alright, so these guys all perish? What's going on? Become 1. Kill all enemy units. Restore health equal to the number of killed units. Okay, got it. Well, I'm actually okay with that, to be honest. The field was getting a little overwhelming. So let's do it all over again. Let's go. In fact, we're gonna get home because he's wide open. Wide open for business. And he gets reduced down to 1 HP. Well, the brewery guard should be able to finish him off. Yeah, how about that? Just melts, and we get one of these, which is great. Military Arts plus Gyrocopter. I mean, I already have this, so Gyrocopter it absolutely is. Now, we're going to have to manage our steel even better now. But the Gyrocopter is absolutely insane. Super strong card. What do we got going on here? Marauder. What is this? Orconium 237 container. Each time it's attacked, it has a 1% chance to explode, dealing 20 damage to all units on the battlefield. Okay, that's interesting. This is a good one to start it off with. And shield carriers. Okay, shielded spear wall, 20 HP. Demolisher. So he'll attack structures with increased attack speed. Interesting. Alright, well, caltrop attachment it is. Letter of recommendation. On you, tribal merchant. Let's use that. And let's go ahead and, I guess, get 2 tribal merchants out there. We'll have to see how fast these guys are. Okay, they are not fast. So this is where immobilize on the first turn really does work in our favor. Right, Blade Magic Circle. Got plenty of mana, let's do it. Caltrop attachment. Alright, Gaysate, just hang in there. You guys gotta at least do something up here. What do you say? Tavern Linebreaker. Steelbringer, I think it's a particularly useful card because of their range. Tavern Linebreaker. Brewery Guard. Send them in with the next wave. Let's put the ballista. Let's dedicate him to this lane up top. Let's go. Okay, so that did go out. I was wondering. I mean, 1% chance, right? And this guy's just hammering away. I was wondering when that was going to happen. Okay, so our miners are just not sufficient. I suppose once this lane is cleared, then we can run it with the double summon, right? I think we need Mr. Smith up top. He's not as strong as he can possibly be quite yet, but he's all juiced up. And he's just cleaving down these guys with area damage. Definitely what we need. Mining contract, yes. Regular miner. Let's put him up top. Shield breaker. I think I want to save the steel, if I'm being honest. This guy just keeps hammering away. It's pretty comical. Alright, these guys are in a war here. Gyrocopter, so we do get it. Now it's a gyro bomber when it's enhanced. Area damage consumes 5 steel. Every attack has protection. Let's get some more steel. I mean, I think we have to throw it out there. Alright, get home, gyrocopter. Or bomber, I should say. Let's go. Alright, a whole bunch of shields now. And we do get the Smith family tree. Which is good. He's going to be very, very strong now. What's he hitting for? 25. My goodness, Mr. Smith. Actually, I should have used mass ambush. But we can do that instead. Look at this gyro bomber just work here. Got the gyro bomber and Mr. Smith. Gyro bomber gets poked out of the sky, it looks like. But that's definitely a formidable team, those two. Let's put a Gaysate in the bottom lane. Let's see. Let's just get these barrels out of here. It'll make a more direct path. Yep, you bet. Okay, so this is wide open now. Let's spread everybody nice and even. Alright, let's go. Keep going. Gaysate, all juiced up, getting in there. Steelbringer. Yes, don't mind if I do. Brewery Guard. Bolt Spitter. Tribal Merchant. Monostone. I'm good on the Monostone. Don't need to use it yet. Alright, let's keep going. He's whittling down. Some units are fast, some are slow, of course. Pretty comical stuff. Yes, we will use that. Steelbringer, I think we need you on the top lane. Gaysate. ×2. Steel Ballista, I could, but I want to save my steel for a particularly powerful Mr. Smith. We have 150 steel. But we're not going to see it here because the Marauder falls in. Guild Support Plus. We get another one of these. The answer is yes. It's already enhanced, ready to go. Add it to your deck. Get a bunch more units on the field. Wacky Works Lab. I mean, or I could pivot to the campfire. One campfire and one Wacky Works Lab. We could do that. Who do I want to upgrade, though? That's the question. Gyrocopter, obviously. I think this one would be a great one to upgrade as well. Yeah, I changed my mind. We're going to go campfire and then hit the other Wacky Works Lab. Because I got to get that guild support upgraded. In doing so, we're going to be able to bank a lot more steel. So what do we have? Just regular orcs, a Vanguard Captain. Alright, Blade Magic Circle. Gonna have to put Mr. Smith on the bench this time. So what gimmick is going on in this fight? That's the question. Shield carriers, regular orcs. Tavern Linebreaker. Alright, let's go. Take out these shielded foes. Linebreaker, get in there. Let's swap. Swap attack damage and health of all units within a wide range. Okay, that's kind of scary, actually. Alright, bottom lane loses. And a few of them get home, so that's particularly not good. Let's throw down a powder keg. Guild support. Let's go with a ballista. Don't be hitting Joan of Arc. You understand? That's not very nice. Alright, let's get stabilized. Got 50 steel. I think the Caltrop attachment is a great one to get. Bandage is probably prudent to use. Got the Bolt Spitter and the Shield Breaker. We're getting home. Vanguard Captain's actually taking a lot of damage. Looks like the top lane's going to get home as well. Alright, so he swaps this up. Let's do something like this. Might be able to actually pull this out on this turn here. Oh yeah, you bet. Just taking too much damage. Brewery Patrolman or Rucksack Rummage. I mean, that's way too expensive. This can enable me to use more food, I suppose. But I feel like my deck is just too populated. So let's skip. Alright, power level assessments. Orconium reactor has 1000 HP. Wonder what's gonna happen in this one. It's usually some kind of like gimmick or theme, right? So I guess we'll find out. Let's go ahead and load up. Let's go. I mean, it's not doing much. We'll start reacting once you touch it. It's risky, but you have no choice. Okay? Well, I'm not certain what to expect. Let's just keep pounding away. Chain reaction. Okay, so it's starting to do something. Let's go. Gaisate, get in there. Help him do double damage. Let's go. Just pounding away at this reactor. Oh, I see what's happening. So it's getting progressively stronger. That's what's happening. So you have to kill it very, very quickly. Otherwise, it gets on you. So, Mr. Smith, what do you say? Let's go. Pound it down. 50, 40, 20. All right. It falls. Very nice. Military arts or rucksack rummage. Just skip on by that. I keep getting rucksack rummage. Alright, enhance. I have to do... We have to get this. I mean, 30 steel? It's just, it's too impactful for what we're trying to do. Got a lot of very expensive steel cards. There's also the shop angle. And then we could hit up this Wacky Works lab. I mean, I've got 350 gold. I probably should. Let's go to the shop. Healing Spring restores 5 health to all ally units except for the commander. What is this? Grant ally units 1 attack damage and 1 health for every 150 gold held. Alright, let's see if we can cull down the deck just a little bit. Is there anything that... I mean, I would have said originally, like, powder keg, yeah, get rid of it, but it's actually, like, doing something functional and decent in battle. Tribal Merchant. Let's get rid of them. Let's see, do we like any of these food items? 10 additional health. Draw 3 cards. 2 protection. The Healing Spring is decent. It's a base card. We'll do that. Not a very eventful time in the shop, but that's alright. Gotta keep some gold on hand anyways. Relief Banner. Yeah, we'll take that. Little health restoration after battle. So I'm forced into another shop here anyways. Fully restore health and gain the relic, the Keeper's Doll. Increase the mana of the commander's skill by 1. Okay. Current health is reduced to 1. Gain the relic, Eldnir Doll. Grant 10 protection to the ally commander at the start of battle. I can't rest at the campfire, right? The mana of the commander's skill by 1. I think I'm okay with that. We'll get a full restore. Why not? Not the best, not the worst. Let's pop into the shop. Might as well. Bandage Strategist. Sacrifice a better future. Draw 2 additional cards on the first turn. Yeah, let's take that. Let's save some cash so we can use our skill. Wacky Works Lab. Okay, so we got some choices. I mean, we got the Steel Allegiance, a Stalwart. We got the Gyrocopter. I mean, the Gyrocopter, like 5 and 60, it's insane. We have to do it. Attack range by 2 stages, or add another one with 60 health and 5 damage. The answer is yes. Grant exhaust, reduce health by 10, can't drop below 1. I mean, that would be okay. Yeah, let's reduce health by 10. That's okay. And then next up, we can enhance it. Gyrocopter to the Gyro Bomber. Yes. Doubles that damage. You love to see it. And into the boss fight we go. Alright, Skeleton Shaman, the Gaunt Witch, and the Orb-Wielding Witch. Enhances the enemy's summoning patterns. Deactivate all tiles on the opposite side. Remove all active base effects. Last will. Interesting. Alright, so what do we got going on? We got one of these things. Okay, probably want to take that out as quickly as possible. Let's go ahead and enhance broadly. Caltrop attachment. Guild support. Yes. Alright, so let's see kind of how this plays out. Let's do the Caltrop attachment. And let's end our turn there. Either that or I could use this. I think I want to save it. I want to save it for now. Yeah, get this down. Just tear it down. Alright, shield carrier. This guy has miners on the field, huh? Bow shooter. Miners, an interesting choice for a skeleton shaman. Or an orb-wielding witch. Alright, let's see. Gaisite. I think getting this is good. We can get it right on this this high ground. That'll be a good start. And let's just roll with this. Looks like these guys are stuck. Don't tell me I blocked up the mid lane. I hope not. Blade magic circle. It's just too good. We have to go with it. This guy's miner. I think I am going to use this. What do we get? Powder keg carrier. Yeah, pretty fierce force coming on the top lane. Let's take them out. Even though they're range resistant, let's take them out. Gyro bomber. Okay, here we go. We can put them right here as well. Let's get the mining contract first. Let's get this so we have some steel. Let's use the bandage. Gyro bomber in the mid. Should be able to just fly right on over. Steel allegiance. Powder keg carrier. Okay, so this guy's like just using the last card I summon. Looks like. I think you gotta use them. Let's give you some more protect. And let's give you some more attack. Let's go. Okay, so like a whole bunch of these guys is pretty goofy. Smith family. Healing spring. Miner. I guess I'm not watching this mid lane to see if it's truly blocked up or not. Now that's pretty impressive that you can duplicate. However, in doing so, I use mana. Precious mana. Alright, these guys are all out of steel. So that's not good. What do they do then? Let's get them some more steel. Let's find it somewhere in the earth. Because they're actually on the boss. Let's go. Alright, looks like the mid isn't completely blocked. Alright, so Skeleton Shaman actually goes down and... Okay, so now we lose the ability to put units in the mid. Okay, got it. So these guys will punish you. And that's our special spot too. So these guys punish you. Before killing them, essentially. But oh yeah, the Gyro Bomber is just way too strong. These guys are insane. We got an extra one in the stack. And it's GG's here, my friends. Good stuff. Mr. Smith, the Gyro Bomber, what a deck we put together here today. So let's take him out. Let's do a little victory lap. Oh, yikes. Got a bunch of Mr. Smith. I mean, definitely interesting, a character that mimics the last card you used, but it's not enough in the end. And we're victorious. A brief calm. The shadow still watches you. Enemies killed 425. 30 danger battle wins. 120 bosses defeated. 20 on the museum. Not exactly sure what that is. 654 S rating. An hour 36. Really, really long video, but like I said, I'll put some timestamps in this. Dwarf level 9. Jeanne Steelheart level 6. Excellent. See if we got any unlocks. Artillery support. Summon Culver in the designated area. Okay, so that's her level 6 skill. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. So this has been a rather long installment of Commander Quest, but this is the playtest version. I've been playing this game here. The dev team gave me access to the playtest, and I simply couldn't wait to get into Chapter 3 and put it right here on the channel. So I sure hope you enjoyed. If you did, please smash the like button. If you are new here, then please become a subscriber as well. I would greatly appreciate that. Let me know in the comment section below, some of the differences you noticed in our very long run here. And then let me know, what do you want to see regarding Commander Quest in the future? I'd be happy to do a human run, but of course these runs are super, super long, so, we'll be curious to see kind of how the community responds to an hour and 41-minute video. Absolutely insane. But I've got no time left to waste here, my friends, so I'm going to get on out of here. Thanks again so much. I do appreciate it, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.